Alright, so my new problem is with political correctness. At what point did the minorities start ruling the majorities? And I'm not being biased against minorities, but I'm saying, why can one person complain about something that irritates them, and because they complained, thousands of others have to step in line or change the way they do things? I mean, as an example, one person, parent, probably, of a student complains that somebody hugged their little child. Wait a minute. Another little child hugged their little child. And because of that, the entire school decides to ban hugging of any kind. Matter of fact, they ban all physical contact. No holding hands. No putting your arm around somebody's shoulder. And we're not talking about teenagers. We're talking about 4- and 5-year-old kids. And 6 years old. Kids that really don't have any sexual connotation to the holding. It's just human contact. But you're not allowed to touch anybody anymore. So that means you can't play tag. You can't play lots of things that you used to do, that included at some point or other touching somebody. But you can't play tag anymore, mainly. And these little buttered muffins are so tender and so on the verge of total breakdown that the parents decide that you don't keep score when you play games. There are no winners and no losers. There's no achieving anything other than getting an award for participation. So, if you work hard, or you try hard, or you're just a little more talented than the next person, you don't get any positive reinforcement for that. If you're not trying hard enough, if you're not pushing yourself a little more, if you're just kind of coasting through, phoning it in, as they say, then you also get a little trophy for participation. So you've taught the kids that there is no benefit in trying harder or working harder or being any better at something or trying to improve, because everybody gets a little trophy for participation. So in order to keep 1 or 2 children who can't deal with the loss, instead of teaching them how to deal with a loss, they eliminate the possibility of a loss from their little lives. That's not right. You're not teaching the kids responsibility. You're not teaching them that there are consequences for their actions. Positive consequences for positive actions, and negative consequences for negative actions. You're teaching them that I used to work hard, I'm used to in pushing, because you're going to get your little trophy no matter what. If in business, if someone in the office is goofing off or sloughing off or phoning it in, then other people see that. And unfortunately, people see the guy that does the least amount of work gets the same reward. Sooner or later, they start wondering, why are they busting their hump? What good are they doing working so hard? And, the way it works out is, for all but a very small percentage of your workforce will drop to the lowest level possible to still get their paycheck and get their reward, as it were, the little trophy for participation. So, in a way, in an effort to be, I guess, more politically correct, to be easier on the kids, to postpone their real life experiences, because it won't be like that forever. In order to avoid all of that, people are raising their kids to be underachievers. They send them mixed messages to push them in school, push them to achieve academically, but not on in the rest of their lives. Matter of fact, there's a school recently I was hearing about, a school system where they no longer give out A, B, C, D, E, F grades. Instead, they're going to give out, you're going to be graded as either doing very well or could do better with improvement, or could work a little, if you worked a little harder, would do very well. No negative stuff, just all positive stuff, and I don't know how you come out the other end of the school system being any smarter than you are when you go in. If you don't challenge everybody, if you don't make it hard for everybody, if you don't make it worthwhile for everybody to do well, then you don't grow. You stay these little buttered muffins all the way through to where when things aren't going so well, you're wondering why the fates have been so bad to you, or whose fault is it that you're not doing well. It's never yours, and that's dumb stuff. I don't know what you people are thinking sometimes. I'm going to more on this political correctness junk, because there's a lot more to go, but I think they've been talking long